Still there?
Yeah, Moya's in now.
You can start. I'll be in like 5 minutes. Just start a while.
I mean, we're starting now.
Yeah.
So I rushed my dinner again, all for Surfix to be like, it's chill. Damn.
Nah, Surfix is annoyed. We were doing face reveals and he didn't see your face.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
Well, the thing is, everyone's seen my face because I'm on stream.
Yeah, because you have the most like streamable face.
What do you think?
Welcome everyone to episode 8 of the podcast. I got Moya, I got Surfix, and today's guest is PapaSthterny.
Hello.
How are
Thank you for having me. I'm good. I'm very good. Just sort of. I'm glad we all got here. It took us a few days. But it's good to be part of it.
We're all just
you know?
lazy.
Moya's a busy man.
I am.
No, he is,
This week I've been really busy. It's true. But
What you been busy with?
I
Personal
had
stuff.
D&D on Wednesday. And
Okay.
I had something on Tuesday. I can't remember.
Did you play D&D with some of the like RD12 people, or like is it just sort of a different
It's
group?
IRL folk. IRL folks.
Okay. Because I know quite a few of the like Owl and stuff they like to play, but I've never really looked into it, to be honest.
Yeah, I've been with me and my friends. Just finished a campaign that we were doing for over a year, and
Oh,
they've
wow.
been, and I joined even. They were doing it before that, so that was awesome. It was actually a really great conclusion.
No, that's quite good. I mean, a year. That's like. I take it one of you like wrote the story and whatever.
We've got one guy who at university was part of he went to Dundee University and he was part of DERPS, the Dundee University Role Playing Society, where he.
Oh, did they LARP?
What?
Did they live action roleplay?
No. They just used to just like meet, drink beers, and play
Oh, okay.
D&D.
They go out to like the football pitch, and go Expelliarmus!
No.
No, that's
you're
just your
really
brand.
stereotyping nerds right now, Takeshi.
I am.
I'm not happy about it.
I did D&D.
Spell it.
I think
It's
I
so
did
good.
like 6 sessions. I just it's like 6 hours of sitting in my chair staring at a screen. I just couldn't do it.
Yeah, so I actually need to have something else going on at the same time. But you've got to find the right thing, because if it's the wrong thing, then you lose track of what's going on.
Yeah,
and then
that's
they look
really.
at- and then it's really awkward, because then everyone realizes that you're not paying attention.
Yeah, you have
And
to
they
pay attention
re-explain.
enough,
Yeah.
but you don't want to like not pay it. Like you can't give your full attention to it either,
hmm
because it's a long time.
Yeah. No, it is. We cut it at 3 hours now.
Oh, that's a pretty good timing actually.
That's,
But it tends to be like the first hour is like kind of awkward, and then like towards the end is where all the good shit happens every time. I feel.
Depends on your DM.
Uh,
My
I've
DM
never-
likes to start off hot
oh,
and cool down.
no,
That's
I've
what
never played D&D. I've never been in like a scenario of playing it. I don't get invited, is what I'm trying to say.
I mean, yeah, you're stuck in your cryptocurrency dungeon with like 17
Yeah.
graphics cards going off. Like,
Yes,
is
that
this
is
actually what
true.
you do?
No, it's not. It's not what I do at all.
no, it is what he does.
No,
He goes by the alias Mr. Chong.
no. No, that's not what I do. Currently.
What do you
I-
do?
So, I am currently working on my own startup company. At the moment, we're in our seed funding round.
Wow.
That is about lorries and logistics and trucks, basically in Thailand. So right now, I'm currently doing lots of like pitching stuff like that. A lot of the legal work, and then hopefully in the next few months, I'm going to be moving out there.
Wow. That's crazy. That's
Yeah, it's
man, big up to you, man. That's awesome.
it's quite exciting, but it's
Were
a lot
you-
more. Huh?
Were you not doing fish? Did you not have a fishing boat or something like that? That's
No,
something
so
like
my parents
that. Yeah, that was
and
it.
family do
Uh-huh.
a lot of sort of fishing stuff, but I've always I don't know what it was. I did college for a few years. I did IT the first year, and I didn't mind it, but there was no kind of social side to it. A lot of the people didn't really want to like do anything, and
Yeah,
I
fish
stayed
don't really
in a
talk, do
flat.
they? Yeah.
No, and then year 2 I did business, and I really liked it. So with there's three of us. It was someone that I went to high school with, and we're quite good friends. But we also ended up on the same course together, as well. And we kept talking. You know, we wanted to do something, and we want to do something quite big as well. We didn't want to like. No, there's anything wrong with it. We want to do something like a large scale company. So it was a lot
who
of
doesn't? You know.
yeah, but like there's a lot. I feel like there's a lot of sort of get rich quick schemes nowadays. Like a lot of people my age are like dragged into like selling products,
Yeah,
drop
there's all that like
shipping stuff like
the
that.
drop shipping. Man, I can't think of anything. I can't think of anything worse than
I mean,
someone
it's
be like, "How
it's
did
a
you make your 1
very
million?" Being like, "Yeah, I bought things on Amazon and resold them for profit."
yeah
That's a
exactly.
lifestyle though, so it's not
Yeah, it's a
really.
whole thing.
Yeah.
It's good to make a good like buck or two, but it's a really stressful thing to get into, and there is quite high risks as well with some of it. But
Holy cringe.
oh,
Oh, well,
Surfix
welcome,
has decided
Surfix.
to turn up.
Thank you for joining us at this time.
No problem, no problem.
So shipping in Taiwan, why?
So
not
it's
in Scotland.
Thailand.
Thailand,
Right.
sorry, Thailand.
So the model we've created works.
And
well
why do you have to do it over
minimize
there? Why don't you do it over here? Sorry,
So-
I've got this is
so-
very interesting.
No, it's fine. It's fine. So we minimize empty running. So for example, in Thailand, it's 94% of return trips they just return empty. So they pick up a load. Sales in Scotland, just so it's easier. You take it from Edinburgh to Glasgow because you're based in Edinburgh, and then you just drive back to Edinburgh and wait for your next like job.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah.
what our model does is it distributes contracts in a way that they can take it to each place and get a return load or a load to go somewhere else, like there.
Wow.
So it works best in Thailand because most of their market consists of small carriers. So they only have like 3 or 4 lorries, whereas Europe has like the big conglomerates like DHL. Who else? Well, like Eddie Stolbert, stuff like that.
Yeah. Mhm.
So our model works best to help the small businesses compete with conglomerates.
So you're like smurfing in Thailand, basically.
Smurfing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's one of those things. It's easier to go from like 50% to 20% than it is to go from 20% to 15%. If that
True.
makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
And then we obviously want to expand through Southeast Asia as a whole, but not
Wow.
straight away. It'll take us a wee while. But
Yeah, I mean, it's good to have the ambition there, right?
yeah, exactly. So I mean, we're raising capital at the moment. I've got a big pitch tomorrow that I've been planning for a while, and then we'll see how it goes from there. We've got like I think it's about 100 private and like company investors as well. So
Sounds
it's
pretty good.
based in Silicon Valley in the United States. So it's online. I have to do
Man,
it, but
you guys
yeah,
are
it'll
all
be
over the
good.
place.
It'll be good. Yeah, I mean, investment can come from anywhere, but the company has to be Thailand. Well, from what we think.
Yeah.
Papa, don't
But
forget
yeah,
about
so
us.
that's no, I never
true,
will.
Papa, don't forget about us.
This is so a lot of like Dota and stuff. That's what I do in my downtime, just because. I mean, I get fed up with the work sometimes. It's quite hard to motivate yourself when you're just sort of working on your own, and there's.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Yes, I will play Dota to remove my stress.
Yeah,
Yes.
I know. To be fair, the past few while I've been trying to play Dota for fun a lot more. I felt like in the main
Nice.
season, I was playing it kind of like for this, like to play it and to try and win. Whereas now I've just been like, playing fun games. I played Ability Draft last night. Played some Overthrow. It's been good.
Was that with Waloo Stack or not?
No. I play with Dog Stacks, man. I don't get invited to the
Oh, okay.
the
cool
gamer
kids,
stacks
yeah.
anymore.
So, how did you get into Dota then?
Okay,
Because
so
I remember when you first burst on the scene, right? I remember that in-house where you.
Alright.
Do you
the
remember?
meme house, was it meme house?
Yeah, I think it was where you were playing Tusk 4 and you played
Yeah.
like legitimately like a 5k for some reason, and then you were like, "Yeah, I'm on 200 ping." We were like, "What?"
Yeah, that
Papa,
was fun.
it's like
That
that.
was like when I peaked. So yeah, I told you, Surfix. My Tusk is my famous hero.
Yeah,
I told him. He didn't believe
you
me.
weren't wrong. I mean, I'd never seen him play it. You can't blame me.
I started playing in 2015 with some IRL friends, and then I met do you remember Helix, the admin on RD12? At least I think he was an admin.
I don't think he was. I think it was just Draft Cup. But
Was
yeah.
he just okay?
Yeah.
And me, him, and Crayon, and like Crayon's friends. I don't exactly remember I met them. It was on like a pub or something. And then me, Crayon, and Helix would do Battle Cup every week, and I'd play offlane Centaur. This was when Centaur Ags just came out. You know that patch where it was like really broken
Yeah,
because it would counter like
70%.
Chronosphere and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
So I played a lot of Centaur and offlane, and then I don't remember how I met Oscar at Cromboss, because he was like the main step for me moving from like just playing sort of for fun to going into like RD2L and Clarity League eventually and stuff like that. But yeah, it was you, Moyo, that you were the one that told me about RD2L. Sort of like you said you should sign off after that sort of meme house, and then I thought like yeah, like why not? And then I ended up having a lot of fun. It was quite good.
Man, you've been such a blessing, Papa. Honestly.
Well, it's been I've loved it. It's been. I mean, I'm a bit annoyed. I got to the final of Sunday and the semi-finals of Wednesday, so
Blame Greenman.
I make it. I know Greenman, but I had really good fun. I had a good season with Surfix rigging my team, and I played with Severe again on Wednesday. That's second season with Severe. He's just so good though. Like really,
he's a god
like his
gamer.
drafting, his knowledge is just like amazing. And I played with Barg as well. I actually really like Barg. I heard he can be a bit, you know, on the like toxic side. Not toxic, but like he can get a bit
he
wound
can be
up.
toxic. He'll say that.
And it happened in one of our games, and that was the last game we played with Sir Duke before he just sort of dipped from the team. So I mean, I really think we could have gone far with Sir Duke Pos 1, but we ended up with Lightning, and Lightning's a really good mid. Like for his MMR, he's like Ancient 2 or something.
Yeah.
And he can keep up with, I mean, even like high divine players he can at least trade mid with, and that's, you know, pretty good. But yeah, so that's my Dota story. It's not anything too exciting, to be honest. But
no, but your real life stories outweighs. No, here's something. Your real life story is more exciting than your Dota story, and that's always the way it should be.
True.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's
Same
It
with
should
Moya.
not be the other way around.
Same with Moya. Maybe if you know, the rank is inversely, you know, proportional to your real life story. Maybe that's
Maybe that's why that's why your real life's so bad, Takeshi.
Some people are
Someone
chads
had
in the
to
game,
say it.
and then like absolute
Yeah.
chads out like outside as well.
True.
Like
Cancel
Takeshi,
this,
you know, like Masley actually. Masley's a fucking giga chad.
Papa, where do you live right now?
So I'm outside Edinburgh. I'm in East Lothian in Scotland.
East
so
Lothian.
it's like a 25-minute drive. It's the posh part of Scotland,
it's a really
which
posh
I don't
part.
like. I don't like being here for the poshness. But I was originally from the West Coast, which is like the opposite. That's why I have this very neutral accent, where it's just sort of neither.
What part of West Coast?
Ayr. I was brought up in
Ayr.
Ayr. Yeah, I was in Ayr. I was a scummy
Ayrshire.
Ayr child, and then
Ayrshire's not bad, man. It's
nah,
just,
Ayr's all right. It's
it's just kind of in the middle of nowhere. I'm sorry.
yeah, it's got nothing. It's
Isn't
got
that most of
absolutely nothing.
Scotland?
Huh?
Like just most areas in Scotland are just in the middle of nowhere.
Whoa.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
I mean,
actually
yeah,
thought that as
yeah.
well, to be honest.
No, you're right, but no one likes
No,
it,
but like
does it?
Ayr, you'd be hard pressed to find a cinema. You know, it's
Oh,
like-
God.
Ayr,
Wait, really?
Ayr
Yeah,
Lothian was the center of the high street.
or like they'd be like what, one nightclub maybe two.
I was like 11 when I moved through here. I wasn't a nightclub regular.
He wasn't at those kind of scenes back then.
But I mean, for me, the closest clubs are in Edinburgh, so I have to kind of commit to a night in the city if I'm going, which is a bit annoying. I stayed in Edinburgh for a couple of years when I started college. I got a flat, a couple of friends, so that was like really good. But
Do you guys think that like because like I've lived in Aberdeen my whole life, and I think it's a pretty great place. Do you guys think where you live is great, or do you think it's like
No.
kind of trash?
I don't think where I live is bad. I don't necessarily
Ashford,
think it's
no.
good, but I don't think it's bad.
Ashford is Trashford.
I think
Is it?
I think
near
there's
anything
different
to
kinds of people in a way that like you'll either a lot of people will love where they live and stay there the rest of their lives, or there'll be some people you'll talk to them and they're like, oh, I can't wait to get out of here and stuff like that.
Yeah, a lot of people were like, I just want to leave.
Yeah,
Sure.
I think small town mentality does exist, Like,
Oh,
so
definitely.
the school I work in right now, I would say every parent, almost every parent in of the kids in my class, almost all of them know almost all the other parents in the school.
Oh, that's
Like,
I don't know.
Like,
I
they
don't
just
think I could deal
all
with that. I'll be
know
honest.
each other.
No,
They've
I
all been a
can't.
part of each other's lives. Like, it's
Uh,
just very. It's it might. I mean, it's maybe rude to say small town mentality, but it feels like. Yeah, it just feels like they've all lived there their whole life and they've never moved out of this one like little part of Aberdeen. It's not even like Aberdeen the city. It's Aberdeen like it's a tiny little part in Aberdeen.
Do you ever find like kind of like under pressure in that sort of case where it's like if you do anything, you know that everyone will hear about it, or like, are you not too bad? Because especially being a teacher, not that I don't think you do anything stupid, but like you have to be like your reputation's pretty important.
and then they all gang up on you. Oh no.
Well, see, the thing is, I think even from the rough crowd, teachers get a good rep because they know. Because teachers if they were ever annoyed, it wouldn't be at the teachers. It'd be at like the government or whatever. Like, they wouldn't blame what I was doing on me unless I was being a prat, which I'm not. But no, I don't really worry about that kind of stuff because overall I'm pretty charming as well. So,
Are there any MILFs at the school that come in?
I'm just gonna
Papa asking the real fucking question.
That is a real
come on, that
question,
is the real
Papa.
question.
I'm just gonna no comment that one. I think
That's true. No, that's a good answer to be honest.
because the likelihood. No, okay. What I'll say is.
Oh,
Oh,
there's got to be at least one if you're saying it like this.
Clip it.
clip it, boys, clip it.
So tell you what, working in primary education, there is a lot of. It's a female-dominated profession.
Okay, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
here's
that
the
it's
alibi.
On the majority, it's women
Okay,
who I work with.
Mm-hmm.
so you're a real king choosing this career path.
That
knew when
is
you were
not-
there.
Sigma.
That is not the vibe I was just trying to get at. But all I'll say is they're great. But in terms of people around, it's like, you know what? There are some mums who are close to my age, and some mums who are not, and that's
Okay, I think that's a good way of putting it.
No, that's fair enough.
Papa would be a terror if he was a teacher, I think.
Yeah,
I
100%.
couldn't be a teacher.
I think I'll say this now. I think Papa is the most entertaining personality-wise I've ever been in a team with.
I don't know about that. I'm very quiet until I know my team, and then I just turn into an absolute gorilla.
Mode gorilla. Mode gorilla.
You just have to deal with it. Like
Not throwing shit at each other.
our semi-finals against Mint was one of the most like.
Yeah.
It was probably the best series I've ever played.
Mode
But we
fucking
were kind of
gorilla.
screaming a little bit in game 3. Well, I say we, I mean me. I was just sort of yelling. But no, it's good.
I do feel kind of guilty though because you've stuck with me and Rinku at times, and you know that I'm pretty toxic in game. I don't really hold any prisoners, and I do feel like I've taken it out on you a few times, Papa.
No, you've not been too bad. So my biggest problem is I have really bad like knowledge of the game. So I will. So I don't. When I'm playing POS 4, I don't know what to do against each POS 1. So for example, a Slark, you're supposed to pressure them quite hard because they don't have good regen and shit. I don't know these things. I just sort of play. Like I just roll around. I just gank mid. No, that was because Avalanche told me that 2 days ago in Clarity League in-house.
You lost that game, didn't you?
Fucking Avalanche.
I'm not doing very good in Clarity League in-house. I think I'm gonna have to take a wee break. I'm really not.
No, it's your teammates' fault. It's not you.
Yeah, blame Cloud. Blame Cloud.
You should always just blame Cloud.
I've not played with Cloud. All right, fuck it. Cloud's fault. Well, to be fair, I had Techie mid in my last Clarity League game, in-house game. I don't know how that happened.
Whoa.
Don't flame the Techie.
Don't flame
No,
Techie.
I would never flame Techie, but Techie flames
Sounded like
himself.
Techie flame, I'll be honest.
But when he's mid against oh man, it was good. I'm enjoying Clarity League. I've signed up for my first season, so I'm
very nice.
looking forward to that.
I've always had a little bit of a thing against Cloud because he keeps changing his name, and it's really hard to track.
Yeah, he keeps rebranding himself.
Yeah, and it always really annoys me. But yes, the other day, Surfix, when we played that in-house with him, that was the first time I ever played with him, and that was one of the best games I've ever played.
Yeah, he's a viber. He's actually a viber.
That was a really vibe game. That was awesome.
I just played a game against AA Offlane.
Did you lose
Cloud?
or win?
He might have gone 0-11.
No, we did. Nobody said he was good. He's a bit washed.
Nah, that's you, not me.
Yeah,
That's you that said
I
that.
can say that because we're boys.
That's you, not me. I did not say that. But I think he's a gem. He's great. I used to be like, do I want to be around like people I don't really know? And I'm like, nah, this guy's a vibe. This guy's a winner.
Yeah, sometimes I think like the games that I perform the best in like RD2L and Cloud when I'm playing with high MMR players is when the high MMR players are like relaxed and having a good time. Like I feel like I play worse. I remember this time I played with Corey and he was micromanaging me. He was like, stun you, so hex. I was playing Lion, and I just ended up hexing the ground. I don't know. I ended up stunning the ground because I was just so nervous. I just kept like messing it up.
Yeah,
I had no idea
learned
what I was
that.
doing.
It's kind of hard. Like I've learned that like when people tell you to use abilities, you actually don't use them. You're
Yeah,
less likely to
never
actually
right.
use them.
I'm the opposite. I love being like micromanaged. Severe in season 20, like honestly, every single bit of the lane, he'd just be telling me what to do, and I play a lot better like that.
But no, I remember once it was like we were in like Radiant Triangle, and I ended up just throwing my Lion stun over the cliff, and he was like, and the other guy was like killing Corey on the other side. It was awful. It was dreadful. Whereas in that game, I was playing Pudge with Avalanche, and I was wrecking it. But I just felt good, felt vibes, you know.
He's a nice guy. I think that always helps.
But yeah, you said you were toxic, Mario, like to me in games. I don't think you're ever like. I don't think you ever step that line. Like you'll sometimes flame a bit if I do something bad, but that's okay.
But I still shouldn't do that. And to be honest, I'm in no position to do that. I'm a 3K. I've been 3K for years.
I'm 2 games away from Ancient.
See, how are you so much better? Oh, that.
Mario's
now I'll be toxic.
Do you remember when I was Crusader?
Yeah, I do. I had to live through that. Now you have to get me to Ancient. Damn. Well, congratulations. That's very well done.
Round of applause.
Yeah, round of applause for the boys.
My secret to getting to Ancient is stop playing with Rinku mid.
I mean, honestly, I played so many games with Rinku. I think it's part of the problem.
Yeah, nah. Rinku's fine. But I will say, but he's sometimes. I think he needs to stick to heroes he knows is his biggest issue.
So
when
every time we get in a friggin' 5-stack, and I'm like, Blair, these are new people. We could play with them often. We could actually get a good 5-stack, so we don't have to play with randoms all the times. He's like, I'm gonna pick a hero I've never played before and play terrible. I'm gonna play Tinker. For goodness sake, man.
I'll invite you to my stack.
No, it's okay.
I've got a good stack now. I've been climbing. Although I play like one game of ranked a week, to be honest.
I'm on a similar trajectory because of how knackered I am from work.
Oh, that's true.
But it is what it is.
The summer's coming up though. You got
can't you just get one of your fucking students to carry you if he's a god gamer?
True. Oh yeah, keep nudging one of your students to try Dota.
So I've like an hour a week.
6.
Yeah.
So
okay.
It's fine, but I think their capacity is currently limited.
Well,
I have no question that a few of them could go into. There's one boy in my class, right, who's so fiercely competitive that I would love to introduce him to Dota because he'd be a great player. Like he slaps me at Connect 4.
Oh, Monk.
Like legitimately. God. 9 out of 10 times he'll beat me at Connect.
Boy, I loses to a 6-year-old.
Honestly, Takeshi, I'll film it next time. I'll film the game.
Right,
I'll live stream the game.
Are you allowed to do that?
No.
But
yeah. So anyway,
I think a 6-year-old could beat Rinku mid. I'll just say it, like. You know.
Papa, what made you choose to play your role? Was it just like 4?
Plus 4.
Yeah.
So I was an offlaner ages ago. But I don't really know. I played 1 a lot to climb. So I calibrated at 1.3k MMR. So I played unranked with just anyone really for honestly about 2 years, 3 years. And then when I started climbing, I played a lot of Juggernaut and Anti-Mage because they're pretty good climbing heroes. And then I played mid for a bit, so Invoker's like one of my most played, but my Invoker's not good at all. But it's good enough. Legendary. It's good enough to win low MMR rank, right? And then I think pause 4 was one of the best roles for me because I'm really with my ping. I can't last hit. So if I'm playing a game, the minimum ping I'm on is like 130. So last hitting is just impossible for me to do. So I was like, right, I'm just gonna play heroes that can like roll around and make monkey noises.
Is
Like
it just
Air
in a small town, or like does Scotland have a
It's-
bad infrastructure?
So I live literally in a field.
Oh
at
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
moment.
That makes sense then. Yeah.
So for officials, I'll use mobile hotspot, and I'll get like maybe 90 ping to 100. But my main internet, if it's really good, it'll be 80. But then I get those spikes. Like I'm sure you've been in a game where I get my ping spike and start yelling.
Oh yeah, I've been in many of
my
those games.
famous, yeah.
It's just like we're about to take a flight, and then and then you just cut out like fuck's sake, Papa, man. What the hell?
So I play support because I don't have to last it. Is my easy answer to that one.
But Scotland's so
Well-
wild with internet because I bet you were the same as me. I bet you're the same as me. You could move like maybe like a mile towards
Yeah.
town, and you'd get where the good internet is.
There's a
they
town-
just haven't built it out to where you.
1.5 miles from me that has fiber
Yeah,
up,
yeah.
and we're copper cables here. So
That was
Very
literally
sad.
my life.
it's very sad.
But it is the most debilitating thing. playing
Well,
on
you
bad
can
ping.
you can have a good PC, you can have a good mouse, good keyboard, good monitor, good fucking mouse pad, whatever. But your internet, you cannot change that. Like you can't just make it better. You can't spend money and go, oh, I'm gonna get good internet. You're just stuck.
Yeah,
and
it's
it's
either
this
good or not,
horrible,
yeah.
helpless feeling where it's like, what can you do apart from yell at everyone and make the whole game kind of awkward when you're yelling and everyone's just like, bro,
Well, I mean,
chill.
you're a Bitcoin miner. You could probably just buy like
What
10
is
houses in
this
the area.
Bitcoin myth you've come up with?
I mean, I don't know what you mean, Mr. Chong. I mean, you're the one that has the basement.
That's true. I do have a Bitcoin basement, which is just filled with
PogChamp?
PCs
Mhm.
that are mining
Yeah.
the fucking
Holy shit, you
shit
loaded,
out of my
Papa?
internet. Yeah, man, absolutely
Oh my God.
loaded.
He's the
Okay.
reason why I can't buy an RTX right now.
Yeah, I bought all of the 3090 when they
Yep.
came out
Yep, he's genuinely the reason.
and stuffed them into my basement.
Stuff. Just the room
And,
full.
you don't understand. My house doesn't need heated because of like the amount of shit coming through the floor. Like it's so warm.
You could just put like an egg on the floor, it just cooks.
Yeah,
So-
honestly, it's great. It's great. Oh,
Is
no,
there any Scottish food that you like? Is like what's comfort Scottish food? Because the only food I know that's Scottish is haggis, and that's it.
So, Moyo, do you want to take this one, or I
Well,
mean,
everyone by now should know my main source of nourishment in terms of Scottish food, and it's not a food; it's a drink.
is it Iron Brew?
100%.
Yeah, I like Iron Brew. So Iron Brew is actually it slaps like that. Shit's
Iron
so
Brew is
good.
overrated, I think.
What?
Oh, okay.
I'm
Yeah.
indifferent. I haven't had enough to try like it. I think, but
That
I
shit's
don't dislike it
bussin'.
either.
I'm addicted. I've got literally I've got an ice cold can next to me right now.
Well, you're just connected via IV drip or something.
Just ready, ready to go.
I'm a boring boy though. I drink all the sugar-free drinks. I don't like full sugar drinks, man.
Yeah, I'm on Iron
one
Brew
of those
Extra. I
people.
tell you, Iron Brew Extra.
Iron Brew
is
Extra
better.
it's the
It's
best
so
one.
much better.
What does it taste like?
It's the 32 secret flavors. They actually released an original. I just bought it from the shop the other day. They bought because they've got this original 1902 recipe.
Which is
Um,
full of sugar.
It-
But-
no, yeah, it's full of sugar. It's no caffeine in it though. And it's kind of gingery. I think one of the flavors is ginger.
Okay.
One of the 30. Yeah,
Yes,
one
one of the 30. It's really if you don't know what Iron Brew tastes like, you just have to try it because there's no way of explaining what it is. It's just like a weird, like it's so good, but
Pretty dog shit, if I'm being honest.
I mean,
All right,
you're,
then, Surfix, what drink
you're
do you
just
like?
wrong.
The
Like,
drink? I drink water, I drink tea, and I drink occasionally Dr. Pepper.
Oh,
Okay.
kind of boring, kind of old man.
Yeah, that's kind of.
Yeah.
How old are you?
Surfix, are you
Surfix?
sure
Boring?
you're in uni? Are you sure you're not like a 60-year-old pensioner?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I'll tell you, Scotland doesn't have like many like foods, but I think the quality of our food across the UK is just pretty good. So
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I mean, like haggis slaps, right?
yeah, I
Like,
love
haggis
haggis,
is
but I
really
just don't
good.
have it that often.
But like you're not gonna sit and go, oh like what do I want for dinner and go like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have haggis again. Like you'll have it like once or twice a month and it'll be good. But I don't really know, like this might sound like, I don't know if I sound really dumb here, but like what food do we have here? Like that's actually Scottish. Like we have like shortbread, right? Which is like
I don't know what food the UK really has either, to be honest.
like, our food is really boring here. Like fish and chips is UK, right?
Yeah.
And then it's just like that's
some
it.
curries are UK only as well, but
Yeah.
I don't know. It feels weird. Would
But
you
no.
when your company actually like becomes big, right? Or if it did go big, right? So hypothetical. Would you have to move to Thailand?
Oh yeah, so I'm moving in the next few months anyway.
Oh,
To start it. So as I said, we're raising funds. As soon as the funding comes in, I'm out.
do you like Thai food?
Yeah, I mean, so the thing is, I've never been to Thailand, so I've never had proper Thai food. Because they always say that like the food you get here is nothing
Yeah,
like
it's nothing
stuff
like
in,
yeah.
you know, China or like Thailand or anything like that. It's all really different.
Yeah, I remember a
Um,
story. My friend's. Well, was it my friend? I think it was like his someone went to like his family went to China or something, and when they came back, the first thing they ordered was like a Chinese from the UK, because they just didn't like any of the Chinese food, and it tasted nothing like Chinese takeaway.
No, like yeah. So I've heard. I
I mean,
mean,
it's been Americanized, right? That's why it's different.
Yeah,
yeah, and probably some of the ingredients you can't really get here for whether it's bad for you or
like
it's
whale sperm.
just not available. But yeah, I mean, I'm really excited. I'm going to be living in Bangkok, so I'm in the city.
Bangkok.
Yeah. So hopefully I won't get with any lady boys, but like, you know, if it happens, I'll
Just
let you
gonna let
know.
it happen,
I'll
or are you
film
gonna?
it. No, I'll
You'll film
you
it
know,
and put it on YouTube.
so yeah, there's two options. I either film it and just commit to it and try and like make money from it, or I just like cry and don't go ahead with it.
And then you promote your Bitcoin mining.
Yeah, so I'll promote my
Business.
fucking Bitcoining made up shit, and then you know it'll be good.
Cervix, do you like Thai?
Oh yeah, it's nice.
I remember once I was in South Africa and we went to this Thai restaurant and before going in, the friend who took us there was like, "Look, this place, the food is really hot. Like it's not European hot.
It's hot.
Thai, African hot, right?" And I was like, "Great, I love hot food, and I do. I actually do genuinely enjoy food that is spicy. However." And the guy was like, and he got in there, and the guy was like, "Look, man, order low heat, all right?" And I was like, "No, I want to try medium heat." And I was like, "What's medium heat like?" to the guy, and he was like, "Well, low heat's like 1 kick, medium heat's like 2 kicks." And I was like, "You know what? Sure, let's do it. Medium heat." I got through 4 bites, 4, and was like, "I've got to stop." I just couldn't do it. It was I couldn't open my mouth, couldn't breathe.
That sounds terrifying. Did it
was-
hit you instantly, or was it like a burny tongue? Like, is it like the one where like you bite into it and it just like stabs you, or is it like the one where it just like slowly burns down your throat?
Yeah, you think it's okay, and then after
just-
like a minute, you're like, "No, it's all good."
It was both.
Both.
I think that's what he meant by 2 kicks, one in the mouth and one in the stomach. Like,
Oh my god.
but yeah, because when you ate it, when you first got it, it was like, "Oh, that's really really hot," and then you just felt this like welling, you know, that way where it's just like your whole body, your temperature just rises, and you feel the heat pushing up to your eyes, and your eyes start watering. You're like, "Oh, God." Just sitting in the restaurant, just having like absolute palpitations.
dying while everyone else is enjoying
the guys are laughing at me. But I tell you something, it tasted great, but just the spice was just too much for me, unfortunately, at that moment. But
I thought Thai was curry, like no, Thai was like coconut based.
It can still be really hot. They use really what type of chili is it they use? It's like it's kind of like Scotch bonnet chilies that they use. So it's like a really weird sensation where it's like kind of creamy but also spicy as shit at the same time in like
Oh.
traditional Thai food, I think.
Because I like Scotch bonnet, I just really dislike coconut, so I've never liked Thai food.
See,
Yeah.
I'm not a big advocate for coconut as well. The first drink I got drunk on was Malibu, and ever since then,
Oh no.
my tolerance of
Oh.
That says a
tolerance
lot
of-
about how old you are, Mario.
Why?
Who drinks Malibu nowadays, right?
I mean, I was like
Am I wrong there?
15. I don't know.
All right, calm down, Mo.
all right,
Yeah, calm down, Mario, bro.
Stop with the flex, all right?
Yeah, okay. To put that into perspective, that was like 12 years ago.
Okay.
So
I wasn't
uh,
born 12 years ago.
I wasn't
So
born 12 years ago. All that, yeah. Anyway, but coconut has always just been a bit blah for me. So I totally agree with this statement.
so you guys don't rock with bounty bars then, right?
No, fuck bounty bars.
Bounties are where it's
Whoever
at.
goes with, you gotta
That's
be
the
a
shit.
madman to like bounties, man.
Fuck bounty bars.
I'm that guy. I'm that weird guy. You know when they pass around the box of
Oh,
and you
it's a
just take all the
celebration.
bounties.
You know, yeah.
Everyone's like,
Oh, there's only
like
bounties left, and someone's like, "Oh,
100 bounties
me,
left."
I love
like,
them."
who
I'm
wants
the
the bounty?
outcast. Haha.
Yeah, I'm the guy who's like, yeah, I love bounties. Yo, just
Oh, look
chuck
at me.
them up.
At least you're easy to
Yeah,
please.
just I'll eat them. It's like, oh, for goodness sake.
So I'm the antisocial bounty eater at the party.
But
I'll tell you what is a really underrated thing is Quality Streets. Quality
Nah.
Streets slap
Nah.
Look,
every year.
The
Slap the
paper's
hell out
also
of me.
really bad.
heroes are the best.
What? No. If quality, no.
Heroes are the best.
Stop,
Quality Street is like
stop.
third.
That's like saying
Celebrations are
roses. Are,
second.
honestly,
Roses.
quality-
I have a tub of roses next to me right now from Christmas. I hate them. I'll
They're-
have like
All right.
one.
No.
Can we all agree that roses are fourth, or is that?
Yeah, like
Roses are
fourth.
100% last.
Yeah, they're
So
fourth
next-
on the tier list.
Yeah, what?
Roses. Yeah, are you in a game right now? You are, aren't you?
Maybe.
All right. Are roses the worst?
I mean, to be honest, I'm trying to think.
On his,
I can't remember what like all the different packages is. The hero ones are pretty good. I will say that.
you've got
Yes,
Quality
yes.
Street,
there we are.
Heroes, Roses. I don't know what the fourth one.
Oh,
you're talking about is.
celebrations are like
Celebration.
second.
Okay,
It goes
all right,
heroes,
okay.
celebrations, Quality Street, roses.
Wait,
And I'm not saying Quality Street's bad, but celebrations and heroes are branded chocolates that are good.
Yeah, I
and
know,
they're
but that's it.
solid.
They're just cheating. They're cheating.
Isn't that celebrations as well?
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why they're both the top two. And then here,
Nah,
then what's it called? Quality Street's third because they're just kind of
What about Terry's Trickle Oranges? Just on a different.
No.
No,
No?
That's a
Well,
different, it's a
right,
bit
that's a
of a different
different
scale.
tier list.
The only other thing I could see coming into this is like Bassett's, like the all sorts box,
Oh
or
my-
whatever.
no.
But they
Wow.
shouldn't even be in this conversation. So, no,
No.
I'm sorry.
Look, I love
Quality
chocolate
Street are
oranges.
100% king on that. I'm sorry.
I think Moyo, I think you're actually just old.
Yeah, I think that's the yeah.
Maybe.
It's like the
I
consensus.
remember used to get the green triangles when I was a boy. And well, what we used to do, right, is we used to have a wood burning fire out at the house I lived in until I was like 13, 14. And you can put the little tin foil bits of the Quality Street on the fire, and it changes the color of the fire.
Because like blue, right?
Just no, like
Or
the
is it
green
like-
makes it go green, like it just
Oh, okay,
momentarily.
right.
And we used to love doing that, and I used to always like the green one because I liked Star Wars and I wanted a green lightsaber. So I used to, it'd be like the music playing behind me. I'd put the green thing on, and then it'd go green and be like do 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 do, and I'd be like, yeah, this is me.
Holy
No,
shit.
that was yeah. Maybe I am old. Damn.
Yeah, that's. I think
Maybe
we
you are
should
old,
do-
Mario, actually. I think you are.
That's some old person chat right there. Nailed it.
I used to sing Star Wars while lighting green plastic on fire.
Wow. That music is so good. I'm sorry. Anyway.
That's true. That's true.
Well, okay. I'll secede that celebrations are actually very, very good.
Yeah, celebrations are like you can't go wrong with celebrations.
But I feel like there's some in the heroes one that I'd rather not have.
I'd agree, but I think the good ones make up for the kind of meh ones. Like you get double deckers now, and they
Yeah, but see, okay, no. Double deckers, the small double deckers are nothing. Are nowhere near as good as the big ones. I would almost say that I dislike the small double deckers and love the big double deckers.
I don't know how you could dislike them. I would agree with you if you said they weren't as good. But
Mhm.
that shit bussing.